Hello, so here's the problem number 4 of tree assignment, and in this problem we have to convert the sorted array into binary search tree. So for example, we're give this sorted array, sorted in ascending order, and we have to convert it to tree, to binary search tree. As definition of binary search tree says, like on the left child should be always less than the node, and the right child should be greater. So in our case, for this particular array, we can convert it either into binary search tree in this way. This one possible answer where we have a root of 0 and minus 3 is less, that's why it's left child, and minus 10 is also left child of the minus 3, and 9 is greater than 0, that's why it's a right child, and 5 is less, that's why it's left child. And another possible answer could be minus 10, minus 3, and 5 and 9. This is another possible answer for this given sorted array. So how we're gonna do this? First of all, we always define the middle element from an array as the root node in our tree, and I will call our function recursively. So once we'll find out this as a root, we'll just separate our array into subarrays, and we'll consider each subarray separately, and we'll call our function recursively on these subarrays, dividing each time in each time like taking the midpoint of this subarray, defining it as a left child of this node and the right child of this node as a right subtree. So how we're gonna do this? So in our particular example, we'll just take 0, then we'll just divide it into subarray these two elements, and take, for example, minus 10 as a midpoint, then minus 10, we'll take this part as subarray. It will be a right child of the node where is minus 10 is a parent node, so this will give us this connection of a tree, and accordingly we will do it with the left part, with the left subarray. So we'll just divide it, keep dividing until we'll get to the end. So how gonna our function look like? So we'll just return tree node. The class of tree is defined here. It consists of data and left right nodes. So it's called sorted array to binary search tree, and passing argument will be just an array of numbers. The most important thing that the array is sorted already. So if the nums length is equal to 0, meaning it is empty, will just return null. Otherwise, we'll declare variable root, where we will be passing at the first case the mid element of an array. So here we'll just in order to solve this problem, I need a helper function. Helper function will just deal with an array and low and high pointers. So at the beginning it will be just the 0 index, 0 pointer, and last element. So in our case it will be I will call it pointer high. It will be equal to the array length -1, and at the end I will just return root, and here I will just define my helper function, which is also will be returning tree node. I call it helper, and the inputs will be array and pointers like low and high. So these pointers, one is for the first element of an array or subarray, and another high is for the last element of an array or subarray. So in case our lower pointer will be greater than the high, we will just return null. So we will fulfill this node with the null. Otherwise, we'll calculate the midpoint, high plus low, divided by 2, which will give us the midpoint, and tree node, I will call it node, so it will always passing the mid element of an array. Other three nodes is for not other will be for the left child. I will call helper function recursively, will pass array, and the pointers will be low and the mid -1 for the left child, and for the right child it will be array, and the starting lower pointer will be mid +1 and high. At the end it will just return node. So this helper function just will help us construct binary search tree with the given sorted array.